People in Singapore do not know enough on how to deal with death, according to a first-of-its-kind report by the Singapore Hospice Council. The council is working to address gaps in knowledge, including equipping doctors better. Bahajjaj with more.
For 42-year-old Max, caregiving has been a challenge. About 2 years ago, his father was diagnosed with an incurable lung disease. Max and his family suddenly needed to address death. Lost at first, he got help from a social service agency teaching him how to take care of a person approaching the end of life.
When it is your own family member, especially your parent, it hits hard. Emotionally, mentally and spiritually, because that person has been with you for your whole life, and for you to suddenly face the reality of end of life is hard.
His initial lack of knowledge is common in Singapore. According to the country's first death literacy index, only roughly a third know how to access palliative care, and about a quarter know the regulations involved when death occurs at home.
For Singaporeans, talking about death and dying is still a stigma. It's a taboo, and I think most people try to avoid it until the time comes where they need to access it. So I think that's probably one of the main reasons why this, even though the resources are there, it's available, and yet the number of people who access it is so low.
One bright spot has emerged in the study: the role of general practitioners. More than half feel confident in speaking to these doctors for information and support, and there are plans to lean on them more. The Singapore Hospice Council is providing a $50,000 training grant for primary care providers such as GP clinics like the one you see behind me, polyclinics and even home medical doctors. They're also creating a community network for them. All of this is so that they can access greater knowledge, specialists and training in end-of-life support. This in turn introduces greater palliative care into the community. The council is also curating public talks on legal, administrative and financial matters concerning palliative care.
We're talking to change makers, leaders in different sectors in order to have a very holistic approach. And it's really to normalize everything. Religious leaders play a part, your neighbor play a part, right? Your friends and family, grandchildren play a part because they are the influence of grandparents.
SHC is also set to create more bite-sized information and targeted group sessions like those for youth, so that more can learn about death earlier in life.